So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take your discovery calls with prospects and turn them into fully fledged sales proposals using just Zoom, ChatGPT, and Make.com. Sales proposals are something that can take hours on end to put together when you think about the amount of thought that may have to go into it and actually drafting them up. With this kind of automation, you'll literally have the sales proposal ready to go by the time you are done with your discovery or sales calls. To show you the way that it will run before we go ahead and build it out from scratch, it'll start with the completion of your Zoom call. So you'll have your call with your prospect, learning about their business, the areas where you would be looking to support or add value, the problem that you may be solving, and the solution that you are providing. And then once that call is completed and the recording has completed, it'll get downloaded and then uploaded to a Google Drive. That MP4 file from the Zoom recording that got uploaded to the Google Drive would then get downloaded, converted using Cloud Convert to an MP3. That MP3 would be transcribed using OpenAI's Whisper. The transcription would then be converted into that sales proposal using ChatGPT. Now, that's the important step where you are taking the transcription and prompting for that sales proposal to be drafted based on the information discussed in the call. Once you now have that sales proposal, it'll get sent over to a Google Doc by creating a new Google Doc and then finally emailed over to you via Gmail. Now, this is something that can save you hours and hours of time every time you meet with a new prospect or you are signing a new client on for business, and I'm excited to get into it. So if you'd like the template for this, it'll be linked down below in the description. I have other templates for these kinds of automations linked to my other videos, and you can also head to a link in the description where if you want to learn how my automation agency, Pinterest Media, can help implement these systems for you, that'll be there as well. But getting right into this, the way this automation is going to start is with Zoom. So we're going to be watching a recording. You're going to have to create a new webhook to connect your Zoom with the Make.com scenario. Now, I already had a connection, so you're going to want to add connection. I already have AI sales proposal because I tested this out before this video. But the event you're going to be looking at is recording completed. So once that recording is completed, the automation will trigger. From there, you're going to use Zoom again, and this time you're going to be downloading a cloud recording. So now you're going to be identifying the download URL. Again, you're going to want to add that same connection. We're going to go to recording files, and then download URL. We're going to pick the download token. You type into the search bar, download token, and then the file name, we're going to type in topic. This is going to be payload recording topic, and we're going to put .mp4 because it's going to be an MP4 file. From there, we're going to be adding a Google Drive step. So the Google Drive file, or the file that's going to go into Google Drive, will be uploaded after the Zoom MP4 recording is downloaded. All right, then we will enter a folder from the list, choose a location within your Google Drive. So it's going to be, I have a folder specifically for my automations. Then we're going to go ahead and .mp4 and then the recording, which the data will show up right here. Next step is going to be now downloading that file. And we're going to be just pulling the file ID for this. Now at this point, we will have the downloaded MP4 file from Google Drive that we now need to convert to an MP3, and we can use Cloud Convert. I already have a Cloud Convert connection. We're going to be uploading a file from Google Drive. It's going to be MP4. The output is going to be MP3. Then the file name is going to be the original file name, MP3, since it's being converted to an MP3. And then we are going to download that file. From here, we want to transcribe that file. So we're going to pull up OpenAI, create a transcription, connect your correct OpenAI account that you have connected to the API, the OpenAI site. I'm going to go to convert a file for Cloud Convert. The prompt is going to be just transcribe this file, and that's it over here. And then the response format, we can make that text. All right, from there, we're now looking to do the prompt. Now, this is the most important part where the intelligence comes in, the artificial intelligence. So we're going to be picking OpenAI, create a completion, GPT-4o mini model, as that is the best and cheapest option. We're going to have start with a system role. We always start with a system role to provide the context. You are an expert sales person who is able to extract all of the important details from prospect meetings. And then we're going to have a user role where we are actually giving the action that we want the AI to take. And so in this scenario, I'm going to copy and paste here. You can feel free to take this prompt or copy this prompt if you want to pause the video here. But basically what I'm saying is your task is to convert the discovery call transcript into a proposal by identifying the client's desired outcome, highlighting the challenges they encountered while trying to resolve this issue, and outlining the solutions discussed during the meeting. Drafting a proposal that outlines the steps required to effectively address and resolve the problem. And then I say to refer to the transcript below for the necessary details. So the transcript is going to be text right here. And then the max tokens, I typically just put 0 so that there's no limit to what gets written. And so now at this point, you will have the proposal. And so then the next step is to create a Google Doc from it. So it will get sent to a Google Doc. So you're going to go to Google Doc, create a scenario, module, Google Doc, create a document. And then I'm going to add another connection, AI sales proposal, sign in with Google. All right, now the name of the document, we can call it sales proposal, and then we can date it as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over and we're going to add in, where is it? This function for date and time. It's going to be format date. And then in between the first two parts of it, we're going to put in the variable now. Those right there. And then we're going to date it. So we're going to we could do DD for day, MM for month, YYY for year. And that'll be the name of the proposal. And then the content within it will be the result from the prompt. And then we will put it in a particular drive, my drive. We'll put it in the same folder. So it'll be Pinterest media. And then we'll actually just put it in the general folder for the sake of this example. But what I typically would do, I'd have another folder within the automations folder that specific for these documents. But we'll just click OK. And then lastly, we're going to be sending this to a Gmail. Send an email, choose an account. Use me to update the connection. And then the recipient. So I'm going to be sending this to myself, the subject, the sales proposal, and we'll do what we did for the Google Doc, where we'll put the date, the sales proposal, unknown caller, format date, now, DD, MM, YY. And then for the content, we could put hello, key, below you find draft for the sales proposal. Then below this, we could put the web view. It's going to be the web view link. Cheers. Now, you can either send this to yourself to further edit. So maybe you want to make one or two adjustments to it before you actually send it out to the prospect. Or if you're bold enough, maybe you send it straight there. If you feel confident enough in the result that you get from the prompt. If you've tested it out enough, I'm going to be sending this to myself. And then that is the full sequence. So I'm now going to go ahead and I want to test this out to make sure everything works correctly. So I'm going to go to Zoom and pull up a meeting. I'm going to do a personal meeting.
Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Hi, so my name is Aki. Very nice to meet you. Look forward to learning about your business. So just getting right into it. If you could tell me a little bit about your business and the kind of work that you're doing, and we can discuss the areas where we may be able to save you time. We may be able to help you get more done and get you closer to the goals that you have. and then it'll notify me once the meeting recording has finished processing. So downloads via Zoom, uploaded Google Drive, the MP4 is downloaded, now being converted from MP4 to an MP3 via Cloud Convert, getting transcribed by OpenAI Whisper, now prompt converting the transcription into the proposal, sent to Google Doc, and then emailed to you. So if I go and check my email, see right here, sales proposal, August 21st. Hello, Akib. Below you'll find the draft of the sales proposal. And we've got that right here. Now to take this a step further, we can put into the prompt a way for the hash signs to be taken off. So we'd have to remove the markdown, and then we could also spice up the formatting of it. But outside of that, it looks pretty good. And there you have it. This is the AI sales proposal using just Zoom, ChatGPT, and Make.com. Again, if you'd like to check out the template, it'll be linked down below in the description. If you'd like to talk more about how to integrate these kinds of automations into your business processes, there's also a link to that in the description. But otherwise, look forward to the next one.